This is not a review of GoogieHost as I was not able to get a free hosting plan they offer, but is a showcase into process behind it. Even though I will share intriguing or simply interesting facts and information, this is in no way expose video. I am simply sharing my thoughts, experience and process when signing up for GoogieHost's free hosting plan. Take it as an informative video, and after that, your thoughts are your own. Enjoy the video. Whoa, what an introduction. Currently, I am in a process of looking for a free web hosting provider, either because I can't or don't want to pay for a web hosting provider. I decided to share my journey and showcase each host that I try out. Today I found and looked into GoogieHost. Let's see what I discovered. After having troubles with my past hosting and sharing them with you guys in the video, I decided to look for another hosting. And I have to say first things first, the name is just clever. I was actually cleaning my eyes to make sure what am I reading here. Very clever. Hey, it's a business. Unfortunately, I was not able to get approved free web hosting plan. So let's get started. I first opened up the website and website looks pretty fine and I click on free hosting. So you have a choose hosting plan. The first one is free forever and it says, I mean, it's a great deal. 100 megabytes storage, unlimited bandwidth, 2 email addresses, 2 FTP accounts and a self backup, which is all I need. If you scroll down, you can see absolutely free, no ads. And then you get to see more. Free business email, free subdomain, 2 FTP accounts, website builder, and so forth and so forth. You see the versions of PHP and so forth. So anyhow, I click get it for free. Here's what happens. The first thing that opens up is choose a domain page and you have 4 options. To register a new domain, transfer, you can also use existing, and you can use a subdomain that they offer. And what I can see here is they offer quite fine subdomains. Very short, very simple. So I type in subdomain of my choice, and then the next page opens up which says configure. First thing that you are greeted with is free forever, donate a review of 100 words. Why don't ask any money to host your website? Your 5 minutes will help us to recover our service cost. Visit any of these platforms and write at least 100 words about our service. A little bit grammatically incorrect sentence as well as simply makes you wonder who exactly is behind this. Where is GoogieHost from? And it says right here that it's actually from India, which does explain. And knowing how many scams do come from this particular area of the world, it just gives me another reason to not type in my correct information, especially for free hosting. Who knows if they are trying to sell it to somebody else. Anyhow, you have 4 choices, and if you click on any of those, you are actually greeted with a review page that you can then fill in and review their hosting. The thing here is, the first thing I thought is if I review their hosting, maybe I'm going to get the account, maybe I'm going to get approved. So the first question I also had upon checking these out is, can you actually trust these reviews to be truthful, as people might be faking the reviews just to get approved? And I'll show you what's going on later. The first question that you have under additional required information is, why do you need this account? So you have to let them know, let the team know, why do you need this free account, so they can understand your requirements and approve your according ASAP. So again, a little confusing. Anyhow, fake or incorrect details may leads to your account termination. So you have to type in the reasoning why you need this, and it has to make sense for a human being, I guess. We'll get to what I typed in. Also, you have the option to select free speed and security optimization. So once you do all of those things, so you click continue, and this is your little cart thingy. So you click checkout. And here's the thing that you need to type in. You have to type in your personal information as well as billing address. You're not actually going to get billed, but you still need to type in your information, which if you are going to do for a free hosting, it seems a little bit sketchy, as if I'm doing a free hosting, I might want to try to stay anonymous, and I might not want to exactly give you my address and reveal myself. After clearly noticing that English is not their primary language, and nowadays we have bunch of people trying to scam you for whatnot. It might be actually very sketchy to type in your information here, which I definitely don't want to do. I understand there are people who try to take advantage of anything, everything. I mean, Facebook sells your information and you would like me to type in my information here? I don't think so. But the thing is, person that is going to approve your hosting is clearly going to be able to see this information. So if they do notice you typing in the wrong information, they are probably going to cancel your account. And I do want to say that I did type in fake information. I'm definitely not one of those people to give you my phone number as soon as you approach me and ask me for a phone number for some sort of advertisement or something. Can we get your phone? No, you can't. In famous words of Bill Burr.
Can we have your phone number? No. Well, Theory, we're not going to do anything with this. Really? You're just collecting numbers just for the fuck of it, you idiot?
So unfortunately, under cancelled, if I do click, you see it says 1, but I click there and it doesn't show anywhere here on this page. Anyhow, I was able to find it under products because I did open it the first time, and you can see what I typed in. Why do you need this account? For small gaming community of about 100 members, I will use this to help the community with tips, embed videos from YouTube, for guides and so on. I don't plan to host anything heavy. I will use Imager for images too. I think it's clear what I tried to tell them. I'm not going to stress your servers. You won't even know I'm there. But sadly, it was cancelled. Then I decided to Google GoogieHost cancelled, and you can see there are quite a few posts asking. I created an account and it was cancelled, and it keeps going. There are people out there who just gonna say I have the same error, same thing, go on and on and on and on. There are more people and there's more cancelled. And it seems that there is the same one guy. Here's his name, which doesn't sound like an American name, which would definitely, or just any English name, which would definitely explain the grammatically incorrect sentences and so forth. Where is GoogieHost from? India. All in all, that's my thought process behind why I don't want to type in the information, what you have to go through, and what exactly could be going on behind each one of those things. Reviews could very well be fake. Your information could be potentially sold to somebody. And for a free web hosting, you either might want to stay anonymous, or as you simply cannot pay, you still don't see a reason to type in your information. This just does not seem like something worth the hassle. And looking at this premium hosting, I can very well promise you that after 1 year, you will have to pay a full price. At one point when I was actually buying a domain name, I was using it for 1 year for about $2-3 maximum, and after that expired, I had to pay the full price. I'm not sure if website hosting is any different. If you do know, let me know in the comments. Overall, I wanted to share my thoughts as well as my experiences as I'm looking for a free host, and why I'm going to look into one of these and why I'm going to stay away from some of these. So that's my video on this. If you think it's unfair, I don't care. I was trying to share the truth first and foremost. Is it from India? It is. Do scams come from that country or that area of the world most often? They do. Is it excessive to type in all of those information for a free host? It is. One more thing, you can only apply once with one account for free hosting. After that, you have to make a new account because the only option you have after that is to actually pay for hosting. But as I am looking for free hosting at the moment, that's not what I'm going to do. And after I found out where this host actually originates from, it gives my conspiracy theory a little bit more weight, if you will. But hey, to each his own. I'm gonna stay away from this host, and I'm not gonna bother with trying to sign up for it. First things first, that it's just simply too much hassle, and then all the other things. I'm not telling you to stay away from it, don't use it, burn it to hell. You are an adult and you can think for yourself, and if you are interested, you should research yourself and test it out and see how well it works for you. The goal of these videos is not to expose anything, it's just my journey to looking for a good free host, if there is any. If there isn't, then that's gonna be the summary video after all of these. After all this journey, all this searching. So that's it for this video. As I've said, I hope it gives you insight of what you have to go through and what might be going on. It's up to you to think for yourself. But that's it. Thanks for tuning into this one. I will see you in future when I find another free host and I take a look at it and share my experiences hopefully after using it. And that's about it. Thank you, and I will see you in the next videos. Peace out.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back.